Hello, everyone. Woohoo! Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to another Monday coffee chat. I'm here today to continue talking about use your energy to manifest abundance in your life, in your business. This is what I do, and this is my expertise through Akashic alignment, working in your Akashic records. So, guys, as you are getting in, just let me know if you can hear me. Okay. So, just let me know if you can hear me. I'd love to hear you. Chelsea, hello, Chelsea. Can you hear me? It's a pleasure to see you. Long time no see you. Yeah. So we had Easter this weekend. So we had a time to reflect. I reflect a lot, and I believe that things comes to us, events, people, in order to uh, awaken who we are becoming on a daily basis. This is what I have been thinking, in fact. And also we see people who speak our language, people who do not speak our language, right? So today you voted for how to create a mindset of abundance aligned into your energetics. Yes. So let me explain about the energetics. Hello, Gisela. Good to see you here, honey. And by the way, if you want to book your clarity call or energetics reading, okay, I offer a free 30 minutes to help you, okay, give you valid clarity on the moment that you're living, see what is the lack of congruence and misalignment in your energy body so that you can manifest your goals, your soul vision, your dreams with ease and grace. Okay, I will leave the link here if you want to book, right? So let's get down to business today. What is your energetics? Do you know what your energetic really is? I'd love to hear you guys. What is your energetics? How aware are you of your energetics? How do you connect with your energy? And how important it is to reconnect, to be aware of what is going on in your energy body. Important questions. This is what I teach people to do. Your energetics, in fact, is your blueprint. You have an energetic blueprint. I have mine. You, Chelsea, have yours. Judith, you have yours. Gisela, everyone that is going to watch later the replay. We have all unique energetics. And this energetic has to do with this humanness. But in fact, the energetics that is in our body, in fact, is our Akashic blueprint that here in this humanness, in this temple, is your body, is in your body. And how do I read your energetics? Connecting with your body. Make sense? So, and what affects your energetics? Because energy is always moving. Okay? If you want to manifest with ease and grace, that's why we are here, and we know how to do it because we do this all the time, not in this reality, but other realities, or even simply as pure light that we are always creating, manifesting. This is like this. We are here to recall ourselves about that. We are the creator. People say that, but this is true. Because in fact, we are creation of the creator, the source of God, right? So, and also we mirror God because we have God or the source within that I call Akashic intelligence, always working for us. So your energetics here in this humanness has to be in movement. So there is a system, right? And the system is always moving somehow. So through your energy centers and your meridian channels. Okay? So what happens is your mindset is very powerful. Your mind is very powerful. And we have our wheel of life. What I mean by the wheel of life? By the areas of your life around you, and you are exactly in the hub. So, what you are being, the state of your energetics is going to radiate to one area of your life. Hello, Crystal. Could be relationship area like love relationships or romantic relationships, relationship with money, relationship with yourself, relationship with business or career, relationship with friends, social life, relationship with your health. It's all relationship. Why? Because all the areas or the spokes of your wheel of life, they converge at the core. So, in fact, you radiate in a certain moment the state of your energetics, how your energy is working. Is it in congruence with your goals, vision, desires, or not? And what is going to tell me and you about that is your mind. Who is in control of your mind? It's you or the mind itself? Makes sense what I'm saying? And this what changes all the dynamics, because it's dynamic, it's moving all the time. Hello, Francis. It's moving and changing all the time. So the key to have a mindset or to restore, this is what I say, to restore, because we are abundance by nature. So to restore the mindset of abundance and align into your energetics is to transcend your body, because your energy is beyond the body. It's not to be stuck in the body, but use the body as a vehicle for transcendence, to collapse timelines in your Akashic records so that you can reach highest timelines of abundance, alignment, and prosperity. And your energetics know how to do that. You just have to recall yourself. Make sense? Hello, Yasmin. Yes, you found me. Oh my God. So, make sense? Ask questions, please. Okay. I cannot see the questions here, but I can see here in my phone, right? So, you have your mindset and have your energetics. Okay. We have to align. They have to work together as a couple, dancing on a dance floor in harmony, in unison, right? And you know that when I read the energetics, your energy never lies. Your body never lies. Never. You can trust. Your body holds your Akashic memories, positive or negative. And what impact, the mindset, impact the mindset in your energetics is your assumptions. Assumptions. We make assumptions about everything, about us and about people, about lifestyles, about countries, about politicians, about blah 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 blah. We learn to make assumptions, but the point is we learn to create these assumptions based on an illusion and lie. And these assumptions, in fact, they started when we were in our mom's womb, right? And then we started imprint our ancestral assumptions, contracts that I call imprints. Make sense? And these false assumptions, in fact, my students, we're going to study this week in the soul purpose evolution. They, in fact, these assumptions, they build your personality self. And your personality self is not your true self, or what I call individuality self. And then your personality self, so you have roles, in fact. These assumptions are beliefs, things that you inherit most of the time, and then you use them as your truth to manifest, to grow, for everything. To get a job, what is a job, what a business, blah, 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 marketing, about everything, about relationships. So, in fact, it's like curtains that is closed for you to see the mirror of your truth. You understand what I'm saying? So, you cannot tap into your uniqueness or individuality self. So I have here 6 steps that I was reflecting this weekend. And I say, you vote for it, the mindset. How can I create a mindset that is aligning to my energetics? So then we have to work with 2 wheels, your will of life and your personality will. And then we have roles. I will give example: the fixer, the controller, the savior, the victim, the good girl, the good boy. So we assume a lot of roles. So roles with assumptions. And based on these selves that are these eyes, they are not us, our true us. And then we start acting like misaligning our energetics. That's why when we start a transformational process, or when we are up leveling or stepping up at the next level, we have this confront with the personality selves again, because we are going deeper layers. We are delving into deeper layers of the soul. Yes? Makes sense, guys? So any questions before I continue? Make sense what I'm saying? Oh, so when working on my future character, yes. Your future self. Okay. Feeling good is the best, not to assume anything different than awesomeness. That's true. That's true. But the point is, when we connect, look, I love your question. Thank you so much. When we have the future self, this is the last lesson of the soul purpose evolution. It's the chapter 7. When we are here, I'm going to give you the steps how to do that. But the point is, you have the future self. So the future self is here in front of you. When you connect, try to connect with the future self, not with the roles that you are still playing. Clear yourself, go into your heart, okay? Align with your divine, and then you meditate on your future self. Then making room first to have clarity about your future self. So see your future self through the eyes of the truth, not just through the eyes of the personality selves. Make sense? And then when you do so, you make room to receive revelations. So I will give you the 3 questions. I always say that, and I will always will. I will always say that. First, who I really am. Second, what is my truth? And how can I honor myself today? Number 3, what is my I to be here? But my big I, my unique I, okay? Not the collective why purpose. The collective purpose that every one of us is here for the planetary evolution. Mother Gaia, physicality of Gaia, and our body we are all anchoring 5D energies. Okay? So that's why we have so many changes, transformation events on Earth. And then it causes some, it shakes us. And then, of course, it affects our energy body. Why? To see and to disengage with what is not congruent. As I was saying, the personality selves. Make sense? So these are questions I ask every day as a universe, God, who I really am, and how can I honor myself today? What is my I to be here? And how can I accomplish my why, my purpose today with ease and grace? How? What is my soul vision? How can I put into practice everything that I need according to my truth? What I really need to do in order to accomplish my soul vision, my desires? How can I create a path of least resistance and I allow more to come what is meant to come? So these are important questions. Why? Because they give you directions. Our cells are always listening and they give you directions because the Akashic intelligence within is going to find answer. So the first thing is transcend the body. Start with the questions. The questions, you don't answer the questions. Let your body provide you the answers, provide you the revelations as you live the day. Make sense? So this is one way to rise above your body. And then as you do so, we are going to be number 2 in a state of observation, a loving observation with no criticism or judgment about you. Okay, forget the assumptions, dissolve the assumptions, right? Just leave the present moment and let the answers come to you. So be in a state of self-observation. And then number 3, disconnect or detach with the distorted selves. Oh, here in my family area, I am trying to be the savior. For example, this is a personality self. This is the I you are being. And we have the personality and sub-personalities. If you are the savior, you have other personalities that you have to be in order to save people. Makes sense? And then, oh, what about the money area? Let's see what role I am playing here that is, in fact, holding me back to manifest abundance. And what is that role? What is that personality there? Makes sense, guys? So this is so so important to identify. This is what I'm working this week with my in Akashic Business Elite. And then when you say disconnect, what in fact? To disengage, detach, because you are not this identity. You are not your thought. All right? You are not the emotions that are triggered. Disengage. What I mean by disengage? Do you have an idea? What does disengage mean here? I'd love to hear you. Disengage. Disengage means not to recognize yourself as the self, right? The personality self. And then you dissolve the habits. In fact, you are going to see what triggers that. And then you start simply disconnecting, detaching. Oh, what habits is creating that? What habits are creating this? Or what assumptions are there that in fact are feeding these assumptions and personality selves? Make sense? This is so important. This is a process, and you have so much clarity when you really reconnect with your truth. And then you see, oh, then you understand why you had that relationships, why you were doing something now. And then you see, oh my God, it doesn't make sense. It's not my real me. And then you start doing this. You are making room for your authentic self to come in, right? Disengage is stop identifying yourself with the assumptions. Stop identifying yourself with what is creating them. Ooh, bingo. Makes sense? I see. I'm reading your comment, Yasmin. Not to run away, Gisela. Not to run away. No. For example, oh my God. For example, I'll take my dog that I always use. Suppose this is my personality self. This is not me. So when you say disengage and detach, so you take it from your heart. Imagine that you are really taking and like you were holding, let me see, holding in front of you. You stop and then you ask personality self or role, for example, savior, victim, controller, fixer, problem solver, perfectionist, you know. Then you ask question. What assumptions I am tapping into here in order to be you? You understand? Have a conversation with the self, but you are not that self, so that you can become aware of what is really triggering the self to act. Generally, we need a mentor to help. And then we need healing, but healing to make room. That is the step number 5, to make room. And as you are in the process of making room, what happens? You can ask the questions. Who I am becoming? Who is my future self? Right? What is my purpose here? Because as we transform ourselves, we are always evolving and elevating. And your purpose evolves. That's why I created Soul Purpose Evolution. So in 6 months, my purpose will have different nuances of what I am doing now. Why? Because we are evolving. And then as we evolve, we make more room for your authentic self to settle in. Settle in, chills, I mean embodiment. Embodiment. As Yasmin says that I love yours, and this is yours, embrace your embodiment on a daily basis. And what does it mean? That is it's step 7. What habits do I have to create? And what old habits I'm going to eliminate in my life? Right? And then you start doing so. New habits will create new ways of thinking, seeing, feeling, perceiving. Right? So this connection with your future self is so important because you are going to receive revelations in order to be your future self now. When you do so, you are aligning, you are creating a mindset of abundance based on who you really are. And then all your energy body is going to work in congruence because you are taking aligned actions. Right? Does it make sense? Thank you, Gisela. Great. Yes. Observe, but observe with the intention of, okay, I'm going to see what is going on, and then what aligned actions do I have to take? Right? That is the point. Okay? It's action, but it's not action, any sort of action, aligned actions, align into your energetics. Energetics that work in unison, your energy centers, all they move clockwise in order to create. To dissolve is anti-clockwise. That's why sometimes you see me doing this or doing this, right? And other things as well. Okay? So, working at DNA level, working in your energetics, so that we can really, you feel light. You're going to feel light in the process. Remember, transformational process is meant to be felt. You sense, okay, the juiciness. You taste the juiciness of your transformational process. If you need to cry, you cry. And then that's okay. And then you have these aha moments. We have many things happen. This self insights, the emerge. Then you say, wow, this is it. And then you understand why some events come to you. You say, oh, I'm not speaking their language any longer. We have sometimes, don't you feel sometimes you have these moments of loneliness? Not loneliness in terms of being painful, but in terms of, oh, people are not speaking my language. And that's okay, because we're making room for others to come, right? So keep evolving, because other people are evolving. And then we're going to find our tribe more and more as we step up and up and up. Yeah, so this is it, guys. 7 steps. Okay? So transcend the body. And all this process that I'm saying is what I do. Collapsing timelines. Okay? Collapsing timelines and bringing you, uh, taking you, in fact, leading you to highest timelines of abundance, love, okay, experiences. You have already experienced all of it. That's why you desire. Woo! Makes sense, guys? Yeah, so let me, if you want to join me for energetic rating, I give you 30 minutes for free. Also, if you want to join the Soul Purpose Evolution, because it's there, and the mentorings we are still doing, then you are going to be part of the Akashic Business Elite. If you want to continue Akashic Business Elite, next one after the purpose will be about money and abundance. I'm going to work on money consciousness, right? So every month we have new topics. I give you recordings, I give you master classes and healing so that we can build congruence in our body and read the mindset, because it's all about consciousness, okay? It's all about consciousness. I'll repeat, it's only one consciousness. That's why for me it's Akashic, God's consciousness, right? It's where everything came from. So when we elevate, we can reach this consciousness about who we are. And then we can transcend our bodies easier, collapsing timelines and really manifesting faster with ease and grace. Okay? This is it, guys. Gisela, would you like to join us? Just talk to me, everyone. Everyone that is saying, hi, Ralph. Good to see you here. Dizana, you are watching. Thank you so much for your presence. I'm really happy for that. If you want, Francis, thank you so much. Crystal, Judith. We have a session today, right, Judith? Obrigado. De nada. My pleasure. So that's it, guys. It's all about process. So allow yourself, okay? Allowing. The last thing that I will talk to you today. that I talk in my mentoring. I know that most of you here are entrepreneurs, or you aspire to be. For example, I will give one example. One of the laws of mirror, okay? We mirror. For example, the people you admire is if you admire someone, because in fact you admire yourself because you have that part that you admire in that person. In fact, just reflect that it's here within you. Make sense? So the same happens for all areas in our Akashic wheel of life. If you want a new love in your life, and if you, some people, they write down a list, so you have to be what you desire so that you can mirror that. Make sense? For example, another example, Angela, I want to get more clients. I want consistency in my business. So you, as a entrepreneur, you have to invest in someone so that you open this and you mirror for other people to invest in you. Make sense? Be your own client. Be the partner that you want. How? Doing the things that they want them to do. Make sense? This is amazing. Do you know what happens when you do so? Mirroring, your heart expands. And when you are doing so, your gut, I always talk about the visceral heart, your gut is also going to expand, allowing your magnetic field to expand. So mirror, mirror. So your desires, I want more clients. So you invest in a mentor so that you open space for you, so people to trust you and invest in you. Makes sense what I'm saying? Love yourself so much. Give yourself what you want a partner to give you and become that person. Become, remember, future self, become that person so that others can invest and do the same thing for you. Makes sense? And then it happens in all areas of your life. Your relationship with money, relationship with your business, it happens. It's a mirror. We always mirror. So be first and then do, so that you set alignment. You teach, not by example. You teach. This is treasure, what I'm saying. You teach by alignment. And others will be drawn to you. Make sense? It's always giving first and then to receive. This is the natural law. You have to give in order to receive. Not to, I'm going to receive that money, then I'm going to invest. It's the opposite. You give your content, and then you attract the ones to come to you. You give love and you receive love. You give money and then you receive multiplier. When you do this, you always receive more than you have given. This is one of the laws that we work in the family system. Giving, receiving. In fact, we are mirroring. Mirroring. You are showing. And then people come. Make sense, guys? Woo! Amazing. Treasure, treasure, treasure. All right, so these are my invites for the energetics reading or to join the Akashic Business Elite. It's so amazing. People here, I have Yasmin, Judith, some people here. So, and giving, receiving, okay? This is why I'm here. This is my expertise. I want to teach you, to guide, to educate you, to use your energy to manifest abundance in your business and in your life. Okay? This is it, guys. This is it. Total clarity, 100%. All right? I hope you got the 7 steps. Okay? Mindset aligned into your energetics, working in unison. Okay? If you have ideas for next topic, If you have some questions, oh, Angela, to answer this and that, I don't understand about Akashic reps, Akashic alignments. Ask me questions, okay? I will make a post so that you can drop your questions there, right? Like a mailbox. And then poof, you post. Okay? That's it. Have a beautiful week, right? Rebirth. Allow, allowing, allowing, allow to allow yourself. Okay? Just be open. Open. Trust. You are always supported and guided. You are never alone. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for everyone that is here. Links is here too. My God, so many people today. Amazing. Thank you so much. Invite others to join the community. Okay. Uh, let's see what is happening very soon. All right. So join me. Want to work with me? I have three modalities for one-to-one. People who join my one-to-one, they have full access for free of the Akashic Business Elite. Okay, classes, courses, mentoring, master classes, everything there. Okay? So thank you so much. I love you. I thank you. Bye.